Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Dare to know. Have the courage to use your own understanding. Act only according to that maxim whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. Out of the crooked timber of humanity, no straight thing was ever made. Happiness is not an ideal of reason but of imagination. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Two things awe me most, the starry sky above me and the moral law within me. In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he only thinks of doing so. Freedom is the alone unoriginated birthright of man, and belongs to him by force of his humanity. We are not rich by what we possess but by what we can do without. Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. Always recognize that human individuals are ends, and do not use them as means to your end. Reason is the faculty of principles. It is beyond a doubt that all our knowledge begins with experience. Have patience a while, slanders are not long-lived. Truth is the child of time. Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. The death of dogma is the birth of morality. A man is not rich merely because he has many possessions, but because he has few wants. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. The greatest human good is a good will. In every case, treat humanity as an end in itself and never as a means. Immaturity is the inability to use one's understanding without guidance from another. Enlightenment is man's emergence from his self-imposed immaturity. The hand is the visible part of the brain. Genius is the ability to independently arrive at and understand concepts that would normally have to be taught by another person. Virtue is not something to be taught, it is a disposition to act rightly. The beautiful is that which pleases universally without a concept. To be is to be perceived, but perception must be guided by reason. The human mind is not a passive receiver but an active organizer of experience. Man must be disciplined, for he is by nature raw and wild. All moral judgments must be universally applicable. The pursuit of happiness is a duty. Education is the development of all the perfection of which man is capable. Laziness and cowardice are the reasons why so many remain immature all their lives. Peace is the work of justice and the fruit of reason. The only thing that is good without qualification is a good will. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. Thoughts without content are empty. Intuitions without concepts are blind. Man's greatest duty is to cultivate his mind and his character.